Hey friends, welcome back. We are on base day 1 here in Alpha 20. 4 months after Alpha 20 has come out. This has been a very long playthrough here, but I've taken the last little while and I've been trying to figure out here the exact direction I want to take this playthrough, and I've come up here with, I think, the best solution in our case. Now, I've been kind of looking around, checking the forums, seeing what other people are building, and honestly, guys, I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, I used to build big, but that was when I had a lot of time. I was doing YouTube full time, and I really missed doing that. Now, with recording Let's Plays, sometimes it's 2-3 hours of gameplay recorded to do a building episode where I'm getting a lot done, and then I'm editing that, and that takes a couple hours, then I'm uploading it. And instead of doing that, guys, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to switch over to stream format here for base day 1 once again, and really hammer that down, because if I put that same amount of time into streaming and just playing base day 1 here, we can actually get a lot done. Because I got to get 4 of these towers done here, wrap a skyscraper around this thing. It's going to be absolutely insane when it's done. And I want you guys to see that. Last couple alphas, you know, either the game save broke or we ran out of time. I did start building a skyscraper, I believe it was alpha 17, but unfortunately that file is broken and no longer can be, is no longer workable in these current alphas. Not sure what happened, but we had a few stabs at it, and unfortunately I can't bring the skyscraper back. So it's something I've always wanted to complete, and I think with streaming we can do that. And to top that off, guys, last few times I have streamed, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed catching up with you guys here big time. So I want to get more into that and have something entertaining to stream at the same time, right? So this is going to be the last episode here, guys, of base day 1. So this will be here, the series finale. It's not a big one. There's no big super horde we're going to take on here. We're just going to reminisce, go over. If this is your first time checking out my video here today, guys, just we'll go quickly over the purpose of this Let's Play and how we ended up where we are now. So with base day 1 here, Alpha 20, I've always wanted to do a downtown Let's Play, but the cities kind of really sucked and I would have to build a custom map. Even attempted to do it at one point. So when Alpha 20 came out, I got pumped. I heard they were making like big cities, and I was like sick. So what I did was I made this game save, and it spawned us in just on top of that sign right over there, the address 3864 on day 1. And our objective was to build a base here literally on day 1. So we ended up right beside the skyscraper here, which gave us a challenge of building it in a city. So we've done our production here, we've taken on our horde knights here, and we have big plans here for this structure. This is my building Let's Play, so I really want to get that done. And that's pretty much where we are now. It's taken us 51 days to get here. Of course, the grind is huge. This base here is completely solid, so it's taken a while to get that all together, but it's coming along. So in this episode here today, what we'll do with you guys, I think this will be fun, is we will start laying out the exact dimensions of the skyscraper here and just how big this is going to be, because I'm going to end up demoing that house and that barn over there, I do believe. A lot of this actually has to go. So let's keep our eyes and ears out here, guys, for any hordes or whatnot. It is base day 1. If you guys are wondering what mods we're running, we are running headshot only. And holy crap, I forgot the Wandering Hordes, anytime, any place, any size mod. So they tend to be quite large for myself. All right, so what we're going to do here is in between each section. So each section is going to have, I think, 2 wide space. Let's do it this way here from the corner. There we go. 2 wide space, just like this in the ground. Let's say I've dug down a little bit here. And then we're going to go with a 2 wide thick partition wall here in between the towers. And then on top of that, we will run our catwalks and whatnot, right? So we'll have 1 2 thick, another 2 over this way here, and then we'll start our next tower over in this direction. So that'll be the basis of it. Actually, I should have done that on the inside, because that doesn't make any sense here really on the outside, but whatever. You guys see how that'll go. Nice 2 thick here, so that way when the cops and stuff, when I shoot them back, they'll hit this wall, come down here, and most of the destruction will be down here. So this will be super reinforced, I do believe, by the end, and we'll try to keep the structure standing going that way, because if I'm up here and the cops are going flying back, it would really suck if they went flying back into the other structure and end up doing damage to it before we can get to that. Did I hear something? Always keeping my ears out in this Let's Play too. I do have to say, guys, I owe this season big time in challenging myself with the headshots only mod. At least that actually made my headshots a lot better. Even when I'm not playing headshots only, I find I'm only really getting headshots or taking the chance to actually do a headshot. So it's increased my play style, or play skill, I should rather say, a lot. And on top of that, the Wandering Horde mod, where they show up anytime, any place, has really kept my ears out and kept me on that too, because I got lazy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The game got really easy for me. Got really lazy. It was just doing building at one point, so we've increased it that way. But we've got a grind now that this thing's basically done. There's really nothing else to do to this thing other than upgrade it with steel all the way down. So we got to get a move on with this. So in other stuff, guys, we're going to, of course, keep our Darkness Falls Let's Play going. That one's always a ton of fun. But I do want to introduce other stuff, like new challenges, right? Like I was thinking a Horde every night, walls only base. So basically the Horde base can be only walls. So I have to build myself a bunch of walls, maybe figure out how to design the walls so that the zombies can't climb them, get up to me. Or if they do destroy the walls, I'll be able to get back and forth. I think that would actually be a ton of fun. It won't be a long Let's Play, but at least it'll be something new, right? And I don't really want to do to anything else other people are doing. I don't want to take that spotlight away from anyone or attempt to join in it. But let's go on here, guys. So on the outside here, so this will be the corner of the skyscraper over here, technically. So we're going to go 2 blocks out, and then we're going to make a nice 2-block thick wall on the outside here. So I'll be able to do supports, do some interesting stuff, but the walls are going to be nice and thick and supportive. Now, when I do go to build this for resource-wise, I'll have to make the bottom, like the bases here that take all the horde destruction, all the walls, everything right up to steel, a little bit further up. But once I get high enough, I don't necessarily need to make the entire building out of steel itself, or even concrete. We can just go up to cobblestone if we really wanted to, which is really easy. Get a whole ton of XP going from wood to cobble. I think that would be cool because it won't really be taking hits up that high. So I'm not really worried about that, right? And then we'll paint over top of it. You'll never know. Now, once we've got the structure in, what I would like to do is actually have a big entranceway right here, like let's say right across this way right here to over here. That's perfect, just like that. Okay, so we're gonna have a nice big wide entranceway. I don't even know how many blocks that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. So is a drawbridge 5 wide? Damn it. Maybe I'll find a drawbridge mod or something that we can fit 1 or 2 drawbridges in. Anyway, and then out there, outside of this building, what I would like to do is build a moat with ramps out. That way it'll stop the zombies really from coming, like going up against the side of the buildings I don't want them to. And there'll be 4 entrances like this. So they'll come in these ways and come over here to fight me if I'm in this one over here. Or let's say I'm in the tower over there, they'll split over and go over to this way over here. So we can try to maintain the integrity of the entire skyscraper that's going to end up on top of this thing. So this is a huge challenge too, guys. I can't lie about that one. It's just trying to keep the skyscraper itself standing afterwards, because I've never done this before. I've never built a crazy building on top of an active horde base. Actually, that is a lie. In Alpha 15, I did, and it was Cooney Hills, and that base was amazing. You guys loved it. So let's bring the Cooney Hills spirit back, guys, and do this base day 1 stuff crazy here. So I hope that really helped you guys visualize what this building is going to look like, at least the basic structure of it. But if you guys have any suggestions or anything, let me know down in the comments. I'd also love to hear your suggestions, maybe for different style Let's Plays, maybe different style mods. Some shorter ones are good. Darkness Falls is going to be a longer one. It'd be nice to run some shorter Let's Plays here on the side too, you know, to help with burnout and stuff, because you can only play one mode of 7 Days to Die for so long before, you know, it kind of gets boring for you. So those that are new here, or those that want to see the base, let's do a little bit of a tour here before we go. Oh, and by the way, guys, the Skyscraper is going to be awesome. We're going to have a landing floor for the gyrocopter. I'm going to install mods for hydro. Hydro. So we can have lights and stuff inside and grow all of our food indoors. I think that would be super cool. But let's give you a tour here of our first tower, and all four are going to be modeled the same way. So let's get ourselves up here. Of course, at some point when I do build all of those thick walls here in the middle, the protecting ones, there'll be catwalk system and stuff, so I can get in and out of these towers quite easily. So what we're going to do here is run all the way down to the bottom here. I'll show you guys. This is a horde fighting floor. There is a bunch of electrical wires running along the outside. It electrocutes them. You guys know how that works, right? The electric fence. So what I've done down here is I've hidden all of our electronics from explosions and stuff. So this is our thick concrete triangle base that you see on the outside. This here, oh boy, a little bit of a lag there. This here is our main supports for the outside of the base. We also got some motion sensors in here because every once in a while on Horde Night, with all the explosions, with zombies flying everywhere, they actually end up, they'll glitch out down here and we'll have to take them out. So our alarms let us know here well in advance that that's about to happen. Okay, so let's get these refueled here. So we got generator banks, of course, running our wires, our speakers, our wires, our cameras, our speakers, and our electric fence post too. So none of the damage actually happens down here. It's all repairable from up top. These are stretched out to max, so you can't go any further with these fence posts than that. Okay, so let's go upstairs here, and I'll show you guys a fighting floor. It's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. If you guys would like to catch up, of course, with this Let's Play, do check the top pin comment. I always put them there for you. Okay, so this is a fighting floor. It looks like there's literally nothing in front of us here. So you hit zombies. We have been using nerds hats, which makes them go flying backwards. So that stuns them, keeps crowd control. We do keep repair materials on us and our repair gun here and repair on the fly. So the whole point is to not let them breach this and keep them nice and crowd controlled, right? And our stun baton really, really helps with this style of base. Now, an MG, I think, would be really, really cool too if you weren't doing headshot only, right? But now that we're making zombies go flying all over the place, this is a very, very, very effective base. And that's why it's up on a slant like this. So that happens, right? The zombies go flying back, then they have to walk up this slant here again. So it takes a little while for them all to really build up and do a lot of damage, because when zombies get together and hit the same block, they do a lot of damage to that one block. So it multiplies, right? And the point is to keep them from doing exactly that. I think my mouse is dying too here, guys. You'll have to keep an eye out on that. It's blinking red on me here. But up here is our other floor, repair floor, whatever you want to call it, floor here with our electric fence posts. So these wires run right up through and right up to here. So I can come up here and repair them. In fact, they actually need repairs. Or I can repair them down here on the fly on Horde Night. I'm able to reach all of them. This little one over here, you kind of have to get from the corner, but it's still reachable. So I designed this literally with a max stretch. And when the explosions happen, even if they happen right in front of us here, they tend to do explosion damage downwards and not high enough to hit this stuff up here. So we've been pretty damn lucky so far, and we haven't lost any fence post, other than when the zombie got down there and just started smashing away. We have one of those nights when I found out that zombies will glitch underneath your horde base here if you have a basement, and they'll go to town on things. So that was a lot of fun. Okay, and upwards we go. So this is our secondary floor, of course. If we find that we got overran by zombies, this is the stupidest thing ever too. I should really upgrade this to a steel hatch. That's not going to protect us long at this stage. But we can run up here and we can shoot downwards at the zombies through here. So we have a second floor. And let's say this entire thing gets breached once we have more than one tower. I can run across the catwalks. Holy crap. Hola! Look, it's a whole bunch of friends, guys. I can run across and get to another tower here. But let's take a look. Oh my god, I almost forgot to show you guys here our enemy kills. 5,242, which is absolutely insane. I think that's more the kills than I've gotten in any Let's Play in the history of all of my Let's Plays, actually. So, I mean, mission accomplished on that one, right? That was something I said at the beginning of the episode too, was that I wanted to get tons and tons of kills. Now, through streaming this, hopefully we can get up to 10,000 kills. I think we can do it, right? Day 51, we're already at that many. I think we're doing pretty well. Okay, this horde looks actually pretty damn tame, so I'm going to jump down here, and we're going to take these guys on face to face. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. And if you're wondering why they're walking, guys, it's because we wanted lots and lots of zombies to deal with all the time because we're in the city, right? The spawn's higher. And we did the wandering hordes at any time to make it more of a Walking Dead feel because, guys, like, I love The Walking Dead. I know it's silly. The show got really stupid after a few seasons, but hell, I'm still watching it. And you know what? I've always wanted to do a big city Walking Dead style. And since it's the last year of Walking Dead and stuff, I figured this is the time to do it. It's not because I don't want the challenge of running zombies, but it was more about the number of zombies that we've had than, you know, their crazy abilities as rotting flesh to become Olympic runners. Okay, so let's go and check up our upper floors here, guys. We haven't seen this at all. Our production floor is all up here. This is where all our storage is. In fact, our original bedroll is still down there. So we like to keep 3 forges, seem to run without calling in a screamer. If I get in the chemistry station or let the fire run too long, it seems to do it. But what we'll have is 4 towers producing materials for us. So all 4 of those towers will be in different chunks. And that way I can spread out the activity, right? And keep it down on the screamers. But this is our production floor here. We've got a couple workbenches. All of our storage here is up above everything. It's a real nice compact design. Usually I have tons of space for this type of stuff. But because of the style, this is what we ended up doing. And of course we have the top floor here with really not too much going on up here. I should really throw, I think, an SMG turret up here to take care of maybe any birds that might come by, but they don't really seem to cause too much of an issue for us, really. They tend to go to the bottom where I am fighting. But there you go, guys. This is base day 1 so far. This is the final Let's Play of base day 1. I feel good about that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's kind of sad to see it go, but I'm really excited about changing direction and actually being able to maybe possibly, fingers crossed, finish a huge project in only 1 alpha, right, guys? So let me know, guys, down in the comments what your favorite thing was about the season. Anything else you would like me to know. I'd love to hear from you guys since it's the last one especially, and I'd love to see you in the streams too. Come out, have a chat, guys. The streams are usually smaller, so it's a good time to catch up with you, have a good old conversation, especially if I'm doing that good old grind, right? Then, you know, I can have a good chat session with you all. Okay, guys, well, as usual, stay classy, always back up them game saves, and I'll see you in the next season. Peace out.
Do you want?